Hi. I smile because I know you're smiling. It's the fifth sum. Now trust me, my dear. Now if you want to excel, preparing you for O levels, or even if you're doing a secondary 2, whatever exams you're preparing for, if sums like this come up, there's a broad spectrum. Trust me, go through the video and run through from all the different chapters that we've covered, and you will be definitely, I can tell you, they'll be passing with flying colors if you got them all right. Okay, so practice and get your A's, all right? So let's look at this beautiful sum. The mass of the cylinder varies directly to the product of its square of its diameter and height. Cylinders A and B have their diameters in the ratio of 3 to 2. Now can you tell me from one look which cylinder is bigger? Yes, cylinder A looks like, provided let's go on to find the height. Now find the ratio of their heights. If the mass of cylinder A is 4 times the mass of cylinder B, who's bigger? Cylinder A, heavier. So definitely the height also, there is a certain ratio. Radius is 3:2. What about heights? They want to do it. Beautiful sum, maths, great. It builds up your intelligence. They say, okay, the mass is 4 times heavier, cylinder A, cylinder B much lighter. Cylinder A, the radius is 3 times, and that's 2 times, 3:2. What about the height of cylinder A to cylinder B? Alright, you see the power of maths that's going to unveil the truth and the answers for this sum. Now, what we do is we look at mass. Mass of A varies with the diameters, square of the diameters of A and the height of A. Alright, so I said mass of A, okay, varies with the square of this. Let's introduce a constant, dA squared HA. Now the mass of B, okay, the mass of B is equal, varies with the diameter of B, the square of it, and the height of B. So we said mass of B, you are equal to K dB squared HB. Now having got this, they say that the ratio of the diameters, we keep this aside and we said alright, and the ratios of the diameters, what diameters are they talking about? The diameter of A to diameter of B, the ratio is 3:2. Now when you put a ratio, you put it as a fraction, diameter of A to diameter of B. We're given that. And we can say A, diameter of A, you can put it as diameter of A is 3/2 of dB. Alright, 1.5 times of the diameter of B, if you look at it. So this is another ratio. And we're also given that the mass of A is 4 times the mass of A is 4 times the mass of B. Okay, the mass of A is 4 times the mass of B. So given all these information, it's now just a matter of clicking. You said, alright, you look at here, okay, mass of A. Now you have 4 times the mass of B. So mass of A is 4 times the mass of B. We can put it 4 times the mass of B. And this is equal to, let me write properly, 4 times the mass of B. And that's equals to K dA. Alright, what's your dA? 3/2. 3/2 of dB. So write it clearly and distinctly. We want to compare it. Alright, it's 3/2 of dB, and there is a squared and a HA. Alright, so we put it that way. Let's simplify it. Mass of A, 4 times the mass of B. And we've got a K, 3/2 will be 9/4 dB squared and HA. Got it? Now, having got that, my dear friends, now we compare it. We said mass of A over mass of B. What is mass of A over mass of B? which is equal to mass of A. We got that. K. 9 over 4 dB squared HA. Alright? And mass of B, K. Alright? Mass of B. Look at that formula, mass of B, dB squared HB. Now my dear friends, the mass of A is 4 times the mass of B. 4 times the mass of B. And this is the mass of B. We could eliminate. We're going to do a simple, beautiful elimination. The K and the K died. The dB squared and dB squared died. We get 9 over 4 HA over HB. And the mass of B and the mass of B died. Bring the 4 up. You get 16 over 9. And that's the ratio of HA over HB. Hence, the ratio of the mass, alright, and the height of HA to HB, the ratio of the height of cylinder A to cylinder B is 16 is to 9. Wow! It's like almost double the height. Alright, so cylinder A looks like quite a hefty, big, tall thing with a bigger radius, whereas cylinder B is, smaller, and the ratio. So you can see from here this vital information. So, okay, if I were to compare the mass for cylinder A and B, we look at cylinder A and B, the mass here is 4 times, is 1 time. If we look at the radius here is 3 times, here is 2 times. We look at the height here is 16, and the radius is, the height is 9. So very picturesque thing. Sorry, this is diameter, not diameter. So we could see, one look, oh, so this is a story of A and B. So that's the beauty of maths. You want to be an engineer, you want to be whatever in the field of manufacturing. You need this knowledge, the power of learning these things and translating it to everyday life. And then you can see the common sense of it, and you can see the logical reasoning of it. So do you see the uses of variation? This is variation. This is common sense. This is everyday life. Alright? It's a very powerful sum. The 5th sum. Alright? To awaken you to a world of variation. Direct and inverse. In this case, it's a direct variation. It's a square of the diameter and the height. It's a product of 2 things. Nothing to fear. Write the formula down. A, mass. Introduce a constant. Here you introduce a constant, also mass of B. They're same material. The constant can be the same. So look at that. Once you've got these 2 formulas, look at the diameter. What is the diameter? dA over dH. You've got the beauty of dA over dH, 3 over 2. And then you've got the ratio of the masses. 1 is to 4. You've got that. Now you write it out. What is it in terms of dB, where you can? Alright, mass of A, your 4 times the mass of B, your K, and then diameter squared of dB. Change the dA. Change the dA to a dB squared, and you got a height. And then 3 over 2 and 3 over 2 is 9 over 4. dB is dB. The B means what? The diameter of cylinder B. Square it out. So now you just want to find a ratio of the heights. We've got all these converted. We can cancel them off. We know MA is 4 times of MB. We could cancel it. And ooh la la, bring the 4 up. We got a HA over HB. Bring the 4 up. You got 16 divided by 9. That's the ratio of height A to height B. I feel like dancing. Ooh la la. Let your foot loose. Dance. Do what you want to do. See the right movie. Enjoy it. You deserve a break. Cheers. Catch on with you. Bye-bye.